Yo, yo. We are about to begin the stream shortly. Appreciate you guys all joining. Thank you guys so much. It's about to get lit. Yo, yo. We are about to begin the stream shortly. Appreciate you guys all joining. Thank you guys so much. It's about to get lit. Yo, yo. We are about to begin the stream shortly. Appreciate you guys all joining. Thank you guys so much. It's about to get lit. Yo, yo. We are about to begin the stream shortly. Appreciate you guys all joining. Thank you guys so much. It's about to get lit. All right, just give me a few moments. We're about to start this. We're about to kick this thing off. We are about to begin the stream shortly. Appreciate you guys all joining. Appreciate you guys all joining. Thank you guys so much. It's about to get lit. All right, just give me a few moments. We're about to start this. We're about to kick this thing off. We are about to begin the stream shortly. Appreciate you guys all joining. Appreciate you guys all joining. Thank you guys so much. It's about to get lit. All right, let's jump right into it. All right, just give me a few moments. Yo, yo. Start this. What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's been great. We are about to begin the stream shortly. All right, so this week, as we go ahead and we get prepared to tackle the markets. I just want to make sure that you guys jump right into it. The two key things for this week, right? Yo, yo. Well, let's make it. What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's been great. Three key things are going to be about to begin the stream. Make sure that you use this week as we go ahead and each and every single prepared to tackle the markets. I just want to make sure that you guys jump right into it. The two key things for this week, right? Yo, yo. Well, let's make it. What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's been great. Three key things are going to be about to begin the stream. Make sure that you use this week as we go ahead and each and every single prepared to tackle the markets. I just want to make sure that you guys jump right into it. The two key things for this week, right? Yo, yo. Well, let's make it. What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's been great. Three key things. All right, y'all probably should be able to hear me better now. I think I figured it out. I think it was because I was like using the program at the same time trying to listen. So we should be good now. Yeah, nah, I figured it out. My bad. I'm tripping. Yeah, I know it's always gonna be some type of typos whenever we do this. It should stop now. It should stop. You feel me? We should be good now. But y'all know how this process goes. There's always going to be some type of typo or something going on. We just got to work through it and just, keep on going for real. But welcome, everybody, to the Sunday Breakdown. As we all know, the market is open. I am looking to, take a setup of some sort like around 6:30. That's normally what I do. That's normally how I go about things. So that's normally what I'm looking to do today. So, we're going to keep it lit. Outside of that, man, we're just going to have a lot of fun and... we're just going to be chilling with the process. You feel me? So with that being said, everybody, let's jump right into it. You've been lagging since 3 Sundays. I'm crying. Well, ain't no more lag, bro. You feel me? Ain't no more lag. All right, so let's jump right back in the land of the charts real quick. Let's go ahead and knock this out. Cool? All right. So here we are on GJ, of course, right? Y'all guys should be able to see GJ. Y'all should be able to see the chat bubble and everything of the such. Let's jump right into marking up GJ real quick and predominantly figuring out where we go this week. Let me just kind of clean this up a little bit. Let me kind of drag this down. Let me kind of drag this over a little bit. Obviously, y'all guys know the pairs. Y'all know everything. Cool. All right, so GJ's kind of been in the uptrend for quite a while. I know y'all guys see the trend lines. I know y'all guys see the trend. I know y'all guys see everything. The number one thing that we're going to try to keep throughout this whole process is clean and sexy charts. So that way we always know where we are and we're not getting lost in the sauce. No one should be taking trades right now because if you notice up here to the top, that spread is a little bit high right now. So no one should be looking or, or none of that stuff to be like actually looking to take a trade right now. So just keep that in mind. So right off the back, right, we could clearly see that GJ's been in an uptrend for quite the while. Let's kind of push this over. GJ's kind of been in an uptrend for quite the while. The first pair that we're going to actually start with is GJ, then gold, then NAS. We'll kind of work our way down throughout all of these pairs so that way we can figure it out what we are. Damn, this thing's kind of a lot. All right, cool. So GJ's currently in an uptrend. It's been in an uptrend since the beginning of the year. We're going to start at the monthly time frame because we can see this area of resistance and we can also see the trend very clearly, right? The time for selling should be over now. I feel like we've bought at enough pullbacks and everything of the such, and we've actually made our retracement down towards the downside, right? So now that we've kind of cleared that up, we're going to kind of switch to the weekly time frame. And basically what we're doing right now is we're doing something called top-down analysis, where we're just using top-down analysis to kind of see where we are within a trend. Now, as you can see around here, this was like the most recent market structure area based off of this last trending movement, which is right here where we got our last higher low right around here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our fibs and we're going to measure from right here to right here. We would have been seeing that for quite some time we've been making 23.6s, and that this most recent move right around here was our most recent market structure area. Now that we kind of got from that point, our goal is to take a trade from here to here based on this pullback and ride the momentum up into this zone. So predominantly what we're looking for is to ride our targets long-term up into this green zone right here. If you don't know your why, this is your ride right here. Your why is to kind of get this bag and kind of catch this move from here all the way back up here. As we go into the daily charts, we kind of begin to see where we are within price. We can see if the white lines that I just went ahead and deleted is going to illustrate the counter trend that we went on from here to right here where we broke structure, and then from right here how we broke structure on the lower time frames and made this move all the way back up here. Right? Cool. We're going to then jump into the 12-hour time frame where you'll be able to see a little bit of these pre-markings that I already did, where we kind of came down here and went in this downtrend and bing, bang, boom. One thing I kind of want to point out, if you guys have a hard time following the trend, you can use this indicator right here called pivot highs and lows, and it'll show you the most recent structure. For me, I don't really use indicators. I don't like indicators really too much. I like to depend on live price movement. Just for me, it's kind of, more efficient. So I like to kind of use my eyes instead of, being lazy. I don't like indicators. Indicators drive laziness for me. But, some people got to adapt to what they see. Obviously, on here, we had some form of structure that went ahead and happened. So this fib that we're looking at should only be looked at from the daily's perspective, so that way we can see where we are within the daily time frame. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and change the settings on this, and we're going to change the visibility. We're going to uncheck these right here, and bing, bong, boom, right? So as we go down to the lower time frame predominantly, obviously we're going to see that this was the high point right around here. And again, this is our short-term profit target all the way up here. And you can see GJ was once at a beautiful 199. But if you know where we are within structure, you should know that we're trying to take bits and pieces and we're just trying to reallocate. Ever since this high point, we have been unable to make another high point. So as you can see, as we go down, which I'm going from the 10-hour to the 5-hour, you can see that this was the high point that we made. And then shortly after this, we went to a downtrend back into an uptrend, making another lower high. And then ever since then, we've kind of been making lower highs and lower lows, as you guys can see. If I turn on the pivot tools, it's going to agree with me. You're going to be able to see the downtrend that happened down around here. Again, don't like using this too much, like to kind of trade what I see. Now, with this current structure from this lower high point, obviously we could see that the market made, beautiful lower highs and lower lows and everything of the such, kind of trending in a downward motion, kind of showing us, right? What's going to be most important is this area right here. And let me kind of tell you why, because this is the current move that we're in, but let me explain how we got here. This area right here was a previous market structure lower high. We're going to make this in red. And we're also going to add a red eclipse to this area as well, so that way we know where we are within structure. If you guys are following along, just do me a favor and just drop a 1 in the chat. Yeah, just do me a favor. If you guys are following along, just drop a 1 in the chat. I'm just trying to see something real quick. Make sure you guys are following along. Just drop some 1s in the chat for me. I don't know if my chat tool is bugging out, but I should be Gucci. So that pretty much is the previous market structure lower high. So we kind of know where we are within the trend at the current moment in time, right? that being the lower high. We kind of know where we are within structure. And obviously, we could see that, you know, the market went ahead and pushed up from this standpoint. So from right here, the market went ahead and pushed up and broke minor structure. What I mean by minor structure is this right here, right? We're going to start from this previous market structure lower high, and we're just going to work our way down. If you ever get lost within structure, like I told you guys, you could turn on the pivot highs and lows, and you see like how I'm drawing it right here? Boom. We'll also make this in red, so we know where we are. Bing, right? In red. If you ever get lost, turn on the pivots. You should have pivots at these structure points, right? Cool beans. Keep in mind we're on the 5-hour time frame, so the higher the time frame, the stronger the data. The lower the time frame, the more details you're going to see. Never forget that. It's a true saying. It's real life at the end of the day, right? Cool beans, cool beans, cool beans. I see a bunch of ones in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. All right, so from this area right here, which I'll delete the structure that I go ahead and have right here, right? We can go ahead and delete that because we clear as they can see that this is a lower high. So from this standpoint, we came back and we made this pullback and then we shot up. So ever since here, we've been low-key in an uptrend, right? So now from right here, we have that this is our first area right here that we're going to kind of mark off, and we're going to kind of understand where we are within this move, right? This is our first higher high right here, which means that short term, we have another goal right here that we can ride this move to towards this week. So keep in mind, right? If you're supposed to backtrack and look out, we got multiple targets. We got this one, then we got this one, and then we got this one. These are all going to be TPs according to the overall trend. Let's go back to the 5-hour. So as we kind of come back down, right? Boom, we added the eclipse there with the intent so that way we can see trend. So now keep in mind, right? The market has to do a pullback. So now this is where we look at where we are within the market at this current moment in time. And if you do this correctly, you should get something along the lines of being able to see this short-term counter trend, right? Because that's all it is. It's a short-term counter trend. And last week, the market gave us I don't know about y'all, but the market kicked my ass last week. I still came out profitable, but boy, did I have to fight. I don't like fighting the market, so, you know, I like flowing with it. You feel me? So, boom. We're going to see something significant right here because we had a transition of trend, and then we had the market stabilize at the same area. And then from here, we kind of pushed up, made our pullbacks, and then we kind of made our transition from here. So you see everything in red at the moment in time, but it's going to make sense in a second. You see this right here? From this standpoint right around here, if we back out our fibs yet again, and we just measure this current moment in time, we never broke structure. But keep in mind, as we go down lower, we're going to see the counter trend. So we're going to go from the 5-hour to the 2-hour. We're going to look at just double the amount of data within this area. Cool? Just keep in mind that this is the higher high, right? So it's clear as day that we're making a short-term downtrend. Does everybody agree? Does everybody follow? We're making a short-term downtrend. Does everybody see that? Temporary short-term downtrend. Y'all can see that? Let me kind of help y'all out seeing that a little bit more. Cool? Bing, 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 bing. So with a trend line, y'all guys know that it's very important that we have three things. We have point A, which is going to be the wick of a market structure lower high. We have our point B, which is the wick of a market structure lower high. And then we have our point C. Now, if y'all know anything about trading, y'all been trading as long as I have, y'all know that our point C is the most important point, just due to the simple fact that when you have a point C, that is supposed to be the third and most aggressive touch. Keep in mind that the supply zone, which is this that we made on the higher time frame, we can make it a little bit more skinnier. This supply zone turned into demand. We ended up making support right here. You can see it. You can see all the fluctuations. You can see everything. If we zoom out a little bit more, you're going to notice something, right? That this candle came all the way down here after our point C, right? Keep in mind, we was just on the 2-hour, right? Now, I don't know if you can see this right here, but I'm going to show you something. Structure is king always. On the higher time frame, we broke right here. Now, let's go down a little bit lower. If you look right here, within this area, right here, before we actually took off from right here, we actually kept on making lower highs and lower lows. This is, to me, why structure is king and why structure is so important. because if you are able to see the lower time frame details, especially on the 1 hour, which should be the lowest time frame that you're looking at, you should be able to see something along the lines of this to where, boom, the lowest point that it could come back and catch that retest, which as you can see, boom. So right off the bat, when I got that the market hit right here after, this was the true lower low. You dig what I'm saying? Which makes me understand this, right? Like I always say, structure is king, right? Let's alleviate some of the market structure data and let's just look at what's in front of us. We got the retest after the 3 touches of the trend line, right? We're gonna add back the 3 touches of the trend line just so we can see it a little bit more better. And then after we got our point C, which means that this trend, we really should have been looking at the standpoint of something along the lines of this. If we draw a counter trend fib, right? And we draw the market at this current moment in time, before we made this point, we settled, but we were always testing 38.2. I want y'all guys to understand what I'm trying to tell y'all because this point right here is super duper important. We were testing 38.2. We never ever settled. Hold on, somebody said let me do full screen, it's hard to see. This is as good as I can get for you. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all gotta be able to see me and see the charts, you feel me? But I'll zoom in a little bit more, right? We got a point A, a point B, and a point C, right? Notice that, again, your point C has to be at a market structure level. So when you draw it on this 1 hour time frame from wick to wick, notice that all these points right here, we only tested 38.2. We never ever settled on this point right here. It was only when we came right here and we got this. So now, this isn't the real trend. You dig what I'm saying? This is a false trend because this point C, it isn't a market structure level. If you know anything about fibs, you know that a 23.6 isn't a market structure level. The market's about to open and I am going to be looking for buys, by the way. So now if we adjust our fib to something along the lines of this, you would have saw, right, that we could have did this in multiple ways. We could have did it from here to here, right? Or we could have kept it pretty and did it from this point right here. However we go about it, right? Let me show you something. You see supply zones? They're meant to go from left to right on price. You see, after we broke right here and we got this retest, we were good. So we know that this touch is super important. However, you see after that, this was the next touch that we needed to get right here because this is market structure. So now, because we've already continued in the trend and we can see that, all we need to do is adjust our fib from right here to right here. And then what do? We would have waited for the breakout. What happens after every breakout? Comes a market structure retest. So boom, this is our point C. This is really our point A. This is really our point B. And then again, we're just waiting. So now we can literally adjust our fibs even more, right? We could drag it down, boom. Keep in mind, right? Even though this is our point B, we went lower to our point C right around here. And then boom, right? We ended up turning around right here. You see what happened? We ended up going down lower down here, which was the lowest point. We got our retest over here, so we know we're good. And now, what do? We came down low, and then after this point, boom, we made another lower high right here, right? Around the same range as this one. We came back, and we didn't go lower, so now we're good. We pushed up, breaking all these structures, completely depleting the downtrend. Where did we push up at? From right here. We pushed up, and then we came back for our retest. We got our retest of our trend line. However you look at it, we broke right here where this zone is multiple times, and we broke, and we definitely went up to the upside. So now we're looking at this week's move. If we backtrack to the 1 hour real quick, you see these green lines I have right here? These are the lowest points that price came to before they reversed, but these are also retest areas. When we go down lower, which we're going to go down lower, we're going to get in a funk, you're going to see a whole bunch of support and resistance being made at these areas, letting you know that it's safe to buy. So now, what are we looking at for this week? We're looking at this point here, right? Because that's our previous market structure higher low. This is our previous market structure higher high. And now we have a short-term target. Our short-term target is going to be right here. You feel me? Boom. So literally from here to here, this is the goal, right? Now, again, After every higher high, we're going to go ahead and go into a temporary downtrend. You feel me? After every higher high, we're going to go into a temporary downtrend. So what are we going to do when we go down lower to these lower time frame constructs? We're going to see a temporary downtrend, right? And it's very simple. The trend is always your friend, right? So let's just say we're looking at the 30-minute time frame. You can see, boom, we came down, boom, we retest, boom, we retest, boom. We failed, we made support right around here. So what we could do is we could add something called a QP, and literally at the 190 flat, we made support. We know that, boom, we have another support that's right around here at the 191 area. Boom. This is a 100 pip range. We ranged between 100 pips all last week so you guys could have bought off support and sell off resistance, right? Cool, let's go down lower. You see all right here where we have all these rejections? The market gapped down a little bit to catch that retest right around here. So what we're really looking at is this area right around here, right? Keep in mind, we done made our market structure high or low at this 61.8 right around here. So we got our point A, we got our point B, and now we got our point C. Then on top of that, this short downtrend that we see right here, we just went ahead and broke back up to the upside. And like I told you, I'm buying. We respected this major QP right here. If we come back down to the 10-minute, you'll be able to see it so clear. Check it out. Men lie, women lie, price action doesn't. Boom. We came, we did a temporary broke, resistance, we came, we ranged, we came back down here, and we shot up to the upside. So now, looking at structure within structure, right? We can go into settings on this, and we're gonna make this visible only on the higher time frames because we know that this point is structure. Now, even as low as this point, this is what we're looking at as of right now. An area of resistance, an area of support, bing, bong, boom, boom, bing. We kind of know where we are because if we look on the higher time frame, that's the 61.8. We go back on the lower time frame. We're gonna go ahead and hit the settings. This fib that we're using should only be available on the lower time frames because we're looking at lower construct data. So now you're gonna ask, Druzy, where are you actually looking to buy at, right? We have a lot of rejection looking at to the left of the price from over here to over here. Keep in mind, we have these areas that we're retest. So now we're trying to go back up and we're trying to figure out where's the last predominant area that bias took over at. If we look, bias took up from right here to where we engulfed and then retest. So the lowest that we could drop for this move is 61.8. However, we go back up to the 1 hour time frame, we push from 61.8 to right here. So now there's a couple QPs in between here that we could potentially find support at. We could find support at the 750. We could find support at the 500. And we can find respect at the 250. Hold on, give me a second, make sure my phone not on silent. I'm supposed to be waiting on my food, for real, for real. I'm hungry. Okay, yeah, my phone not on silent. So now, going back to the lower time frames and looking at these areas, if you notice that all these key areas, we have something significant. Cool? Everything lines up with what we're doing with confluence-wise. Now, as of right now, the market is trending up. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you that I'm looking to do, if the market can find support at this QP, hold on one second. Girl, bring the food up. What's wrong with you? I'm hungry. If the market can find support right here at this QP, this is what I'm looking to do. I'm looking to actually go long right around here. Stop loss. We can make our stop loss, keep it tight and right. Now, normally I don't like anything under 16 pips. So that's normally how I try to keep it. And boom, this is the ratio that we're looking at as of right now. The market is already setting up. So as long as we hold at this area, boom, this is going to be opportunity 1. Opportunity 2 is if the market somehow comes back somewhere, anywhere down here and respects any of these levels. As of right now, based on the stream that we're on, price is respecting right here. Now, if you look to the left, we had a bit of resistance right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this zone right around here. Okay, cool. Y'all guys, give me a second. Let me get my food. I'll be right back. All right, back like I never left. My bad. Y'all should be able to see me fine. I'm back like I never left. Oh, hold on. Oops. All right, cool. What was I? Boom. So as you can see, price is already starting to push up. Now, spread is still kind of high, but you can see it's coming down. But I ain't gonna hold y'all. This buy is looking phenomenal right now. Phenomenal. Now you can see it's actually playing out. You dig what I'm saying? So we have our zones, we have our area of retest. Now, keep in mind, even on this structure, check this out. Because men lie, women lie, price action don't. You can see that we targeted these high points multiple times. We came back, we retested, whatever. We came down here, and then what do? Boom. So even though price is going up right now, we still should be able to get some type of retest right around here. If not, that ass is grass, and we just getting off the next QP. Girl, move from my food, bro. What's wrong with you? Because I'm looking at price action as it's going down, and now you're gonna see me kind of make these zones as support and resistance because I'm expecting for the market to reject right around here and then potentially come back down. But we don't have to come back for this retest. We should come back for a retest, but we don't have to. So that's my buys for GJ as of right now. Right now is buys. I'm expecting for price action to reverse a little bit and come back and get us that retest. I'm going to be patient and I'm going to wait for it. If we don't get the retest, I'll catch the next breakout to the upside, but it's looking like it's up right now. It's up and it's stuck. You feel me? Drop a 1 in the chat if you understand my bias real quick. Just drop a 1 if you're following. We're on the same page. Just let me know. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. Just drop that 1 in the chat if y'all following along for me. GJ is very simple. I'm not trying to overcomplicate it. The bias is buys. Y'all can see it. Everything's predominantly there in front of you guys. Y'all should be able to see it. Y'all guys should be able to see the buys and everything. Cool? I see the ones. I see the ones starting to load in and come in. Appreciate y'all. Like I said, I'm looking at buys. Next. Goldie. Ugh. Now, gold, you can clearly see we've been in this beautiful trend for quite some time. Gold, I'm trying to keep it simple. This isn't one of my main charts for gold, so don't even worry about it for sure. But we could see that if we were supposed to just do some analysis, we could see that gold has been in a trend for quite the time. Predominantly, the higher you go, the more of the trend you see. You can clearly see that if we come back to the daily time frame, that we started the trend from right here. So instantly just popping a fib from right here to right here, we see where we at. Now, gold likes to retest off of 23.6s on the higher time frame, but based on where I see it, based off of support and resistance, right, because support and resistance matters. This is our area of resistance where we turn support. We could still come back down here, but right now we're moving off the 23.6. We come back to like the 10-hour time frame to where, oops, hold up. I forgot that visibility be, you know what I'm saying? They be getting me. Not the rectangle, bro. The fib. Let's go ahead and check these time frames in between so we can see what we're looking at here. Now, going out to the 10-hour time frame, obviously the fib level is still the same, but now you notice that we've been making structure all the way up from this area right here that we broke. So if you were supposed to just look at structure and if you use the pivots, you see at these certain standpoints that we have this. Again, I don't really like using the pivots too much. So I kind of like just to like follow structure. So again, just looking at it predominantly, boom, 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 boom. Now, all these little areas on gold matter to me because ideology-wise and technically, right, we had to break here in order to get up here. We had to break all these minor structures. So if you're keeping track of structure from the original transition, which is right around here, you would have noticed that we kind of been making market structure the whole way up. So I'm going to add these tiny little eclipses. This is just what I do in my analysis to make sure that I know where I am within structure. This is just something that I like to do predominantly so I don't get lost in the sauce. I don't like getting lost in the sauce. I like trading what I see. And I can tell you that right now with this, that we're at a resistance and that we should be looking good to go up. Real quick, let me look at GJ. Hold on. Yeah, oh dang. Did we do a retest already? Dang, bang. Y'all see this right here? Look at this. No retest, no entry. That shit was quick, bro. Look at that. That shit gone. we probably ain't gonna get no other entry. Anyways, where was I before I rudely got sidetracked? Cool. So you'll see that with gold, we really did a lot of support and resistance. And if you don't know, just make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so that way you can keep track of this, all the latest details possible. So boom, you can see that gold was really kind of just doing market structure retests all the way up and kind of respecting structure. Okay, cool. GJ going down. Look at that. We getting that retest. Let me stay focused. Y'all guys, this is why I like to keep this tab open right here so I can watch price action as I go. Y'all guys should be following along with this if possible. You dig what I'm saying? But anyways, you'll see that going all the way up, that gold made a lot of retests. And I think literally after here, this was like the last area of structure right here. And then all this up from here, we never got structure again since right here. So then boom, you can see from here that we got our higher high. And then we got a market structure retest right around here to where we hit at some support. I told y'all GJ was gonna come back down. I told y'all. Spread is still pretty high. I ain't gonna lie, this may turn into a live session. Oof, this may turn into a live session. I ain't gonna lie, ooh, yeah, this may turn into a live session. That spread just got huge as shit. Yep, look at that, spread going 42. Spread is tapping out. Dang, look at that. Shit, look at that, spread went up. Hold on, we almost done with gold. So now from right here, I'm on the 1 hour time frame. You can see from this high point that we made right here, the easy but surely counter trend that we went ahead and made where we broke, we retested, broke, retested, and we did this beautiful downwards trend that you're seeing me draw right now and illustrate to you all. And then what happened? We ended up making a transition right around here. Peep this. I'm on the 1 hour time frame. Peep this. I'm gonna make it nice and pretty for y'all. God damn. Peep this, right? We kind of align this right here. Boom. So y'all guys see the counter trend, right? Let's go down to the 30 minute. 30 minute be that sweetness that we need. That sweet and low. If you look right here, we did a clean transition of trend. Very, 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 very simple. You could pop it from right here. Bing, 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 bing. We broke to the upside. And then literally from here, what did we start doing? We made structure. So I know what y'all guys are trying to figure out. All right, Drew, you saying all these things. Where the hell are we in structure right now? Well, if we make this fib here visible to accommodate the higher time frames, right? And we know where we are within structure. We go on this 30 minute. Well, what happened right here? We did a break and we never came back down here and retest. So now what I'm gonna do, because I know we never retested this John right here, what you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna draw a zone right here because this may be a potential target for gold, right? I'm not naive, I'm staying true. You feel me? Staying true to price. From right here though, we made market structure going all the way up. I ain't gonna lie, hold on. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Buy GJ now. Gonna lie to y'all. You gotta buy this joint right now. Hold on. I'm not a financial advice giver. I'm just saying what I would do on GJ, and my advice to y'all don't gotta take it. Y'all don't gotta do anything like that. But I'm buying this joint. I'm waiting for the candle to close. But like I told y'all, if we make support above right here at this right here, I'm buying this joint. You feel me? So I'm waiting, but I would buy GJ right now. You feel me? Obviously, price is rejecting, so we're just gonna wait it out a little bit and trade what we see. But as long as we respect right here, this is the retest, this is the lower high, we still waiting. But as long as you do this, you would hear me say, buy GJ now. We following along? Just let me know. We following along for real? Like, let me know. Let me see. I'm reading the comments right here. Cool. Your chat takes up the screen a little bit. Man, guys, chill, bro. I gotta see what y'all saying. Y'all chill out, man. Y'all should be wanting to see what y'all peers say. Y'all peers be saying some crazy, you feel me? Anyways, let's go back to gold real quick. Watching the price action on GJ. So now, cool. Ever since right here, check me out. We've been making structure at these standpoints, And then what you're going to see me draw in black now is price action used as supply and demand. So that way we know where we are. I'm watching out for the major and GJ. Cool? So that way we know what we got to break out from. And then we know the potential retest areas. As we kind of did this, we made, right around here, we tested 23. Going from left to right, 23. And then boom. Even right here, when we came up here, this was the only area that we came and respected at. Which from this high point to price coming all the way right here, we settled on this area of structure. But you'll see, based on this price action right around here, that this is also an area of retest because we have an indecision area right around here from this previous high point. So this will make sure that, in other words, that we always getting our retests before we move forward. Retests are super, super important. You dig what I'm saying? And then what I like to do predominantly is I like to trap price. So as price is in that defined range, I know the range what I'm in. Now, even though we respected 38.2 right here, we still have failed to kind of push up, which is key because you would see right here that we ended up pushing up a little bit from this standpoint. So even if we were supposed to adjust it a little bit, it's still 38.2 right here, and we still respecting this range. We also got a respect of this area right here as well. So now we're seeing that we're respecting, really, price action is just respecting this area right here. We still have yet to break and go higher, but now if you look, this is the lowest price the lowest point that price came to that we actually got our retest. So now if you take this and you draw this line across here, you can see that we're getting nothing but rejections right here. This means that price is acting as an area of support. So now when we go down lower, what do we see? We see where we are within structure. We see the retests that's going on. And now when we go down even lower, we can see that price is striving to act as support. So what is Druzy Banks waiting for, you may ask? From right here, obviously we know that we need to break out above here, above this range up here. We kind of have the range that we in, so we know where we at. I'm sorry, guys. I just got to catch GJ. I got to give me a second, though. See, we just struggling to break above. Hold on. I got to activate these longs real quick. Got to feed the streets. You feel me? Give me a second. Let me just get everything pre-typed out. Cool. Still waiting on GJ. You can see that she's playing at that area. Going down to the 20-minute, we could see right around here where we kind of made all these touches right here. And just keep in mind, right? All these touches in the area. Look at this point. This is the lowest point on this time frame that we came to. Again, boom, right around here. I just feel like seeing price action is so important because you'll know where price is going. Also, look, that we pushed up right here without no retest. So also, what did we get right here? We got an area of support. So what am I looking for on gold? I'm looking for longs as well. We just got our retest of this minor structure right here. Boom. Gold, ain't gonna lie. Gold like she out of there, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Let's kind of get some QPs up in this drawing so we can see where we at. We got the 190. And then we got the 225 right around here. There's so much more QPs in between. I'm not gonna give y'all my source on QPs, but I could just give you the source on structure. We've already kind of retested and made our retest right around here, so we should be going long. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, gold is out of there. And now GJ's setting up. We came back to the 38.2 just as we should. Let me see. Yeah, ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be right here. It's looking like it's really gonna be somewhere like around here. Let me see what's the risk looking like for the reward. Can't give y'all the sauce today. Let's go out a little bit. Yeah, I'll take that joint right there. We got that retest. It's looking healthy. All right, y'all give me a second. All right, let me see how that 5 minute looking. All right, we got hella rejections right here. And then buys just came and took over. Yep, that's the perfect spot. Let me see. Sweet. All right, cool. Yep. Let me just watch price action. Bang. All right, come back to this. So gold, you can see gold is out of there. Gold may predominantly come back for a retest, may not. We'll kind of see, but we're going to wait for price action to kind of show us more. But as of right now, y'all already know what I'm going to say on y'all already know what I'm going to say on gold. Goddamn, GJ, get out my mouth. It's longs on gold. You feel me? I'm not saying to take it from here. I'm not saying anything like that whatsoever. But for those of you guys in my Discord, y'all should have just got that GJ alert. You know what I'm saying? Already in profit. Not playing. So we're just going to go ahead and wait for gold to give us another setup. NAS100. God damn. NAS did exactly what I wanted to do. NAS. Let me see. Where we going to start from? It's like I got to start from the higher time frame of NAS. Let me just clean this all up real quick. NAS, you can see that we came back and got our daily retest, which is right around here. Big shouts out to Sam if you're watching this. Sam is the GOAT when it comes to NAS. And if you don't know, you're going to know. You can see here that we made a lot of retests in this area of trend, but you can see most importantly that this jaundice likes the higher time frame. The higher the time frame, the stronger the data. You can see on this one as well that we're getting a golden zone retest as well. Looking quite sexy. We kind of understand our structure. You know what I'm saying? Again, here to here. And then now we got so much in between. You feel me? Boom, going down to the lower time frame. We know where we are. We see the retest. We see the rejections. So now we just waiting for price action on this one right here. Now, what I like about this is we have an area of support at the 20,000 right around here, which we're just waiting for. Going down lower, we could really see that we're getting an area of support right here. And then from here, we could see that we're still making this downtrend, right? Lower highs and lower lows. So I would just be patient on this. Looking at double the amount of data, we can see that on here. Why this light going on and off? My bad. Hold on, let me check the chat real quick. Y'all guys following along? If y'all guys are following along, just do me a favor and just drop a 1. Just dropping a 1 in the chat if y'all guys are following along. I just want to make sure we on the same page. Somebody said NAS100 buys. You're shitting me. I ain't gonna lie. GJ right around that sweet spot too. All right, cool. I guess I'm not waiting for y'all to do the ones. Sorry. Y'all should be following along. I'll just wait till we done. So on NAS, same concept, you know, lower highs, lower lows. The trend is still downwards. We have yet to break the trend on NAS. So I would not be telling you guys to buy NAS yet. You dig what I'm saying? Because what is the trend doing? We're still making lower highs and lower lows, which means something along the lines of this. Now, I do have NAS actually going up, but we're still respecting structure, as you can see with these rejection areas making lower highs and lower lows. Now, we just did an engulfing and a retest. So if we could find some type of support right around here, oh, that's 750 being respected. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Let me mark off this stop loss here real quick because we came right back to this QP, which I knew we would do. All right. Ain't never been scared to hit a stop loss. You feel me? So now, as I was saying on NAS, let me reset it real quick. Y'all guys can see the trend of lower highs and lower lows. NAS is a little bit more complete, sexier when it comes to the trend. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like easier to depict the trend on NAS. Boom. So now we have our current area that we're waiting for a breakout on. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to delete this, and we're just going to look from right here to where we currently are within trend so that way we know where we are properly within NAS. With NAS, we're still actually waiting for a setup. I kind of want this setup to come into our hands, and with NAS, I want to be as patient as possible. I don't want to rush the process. You feel me? We still got a lot of structure. We got a lot of indecision areas on NAS. You can see what's most important is this rejection, followed by this retest. So I can see the indecision areas quite fine on NAS. Boom, we got like one like right around here to what we just most recently respected. But however, bias took over. So what I'm seeing is this, right? Obviously, we did some type of break and boom, boom, boom. If we could hold right here, this ain't a bad setup at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't a bad setup. NAS, I'm all right in. I'm not the greatest. I'm still learning NAS, but I know NAS moves on structure. So we got all our key points, and NAS is still in a downtrend. So y'all could either wait for a break, which is probably going to be the safest thing, right? Because we got our points right here. Same thing with our points, right? We probably still didn't get that point C yet, so we're probably going to if this trade was supposed to go up, we're probably going to ride it into our point T and maybe come back down for a retest or maybe continue going up. That all depends on what price action is trying to show us. But as of right now, buyers did take over from down here and make a retest. We came back to this previous lower high right and we broke. So bing, boom, boom. I would definitely tell y'all to wait for price action and just wait for what price action shows you. But predominantly, wherever we come back down here and we find support at would be nice. Now, I did notice this, right? Because looking at the details within price action matters to me. That if we could hold right here as an area of support, we'll be good to kind of go long. So this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the rejection from right here, and I'm hoping that we could kind of find some type of support right here at this QP so we can go long. No, I'm not telling y'all to risk this much. I'm actually not telling y'all nothing for NAS. You know what I'm saying? But boom, something along the lines of this would look nice for NAS100 to where we could find respect right here and we could ride this move up. Remember, trade what you see, not what you think. That's pretty much it when it comes to these pairs. I do got one thing that I want to discuss with y'all before I go, but I kind of wanted to see what y'all saying in the chat. So, you feel me? Talk to me though. What do y'all guys think about the breakdown? What do y'all guys think? What do y'all guys see as far as for price action goes? And where do y'all see the markets actually going? Because GJ, I'm long, right? Y'all can see it right here. GJ, I'm long within. We respected the 750 QP just as I thought we would. We came back and hit that 38.2, so we got a beautiful confluence right here. Gold, we are probably going to actually get a retest maybe somewhere around here. I just didn't want to tell y'all. Based on price action gapping up, we probably should get some type of retest somewhere around here to where we can actually maybe take it from right here. If not, we'll just get it on the next QP and flow with price action up. This, I kind of already gave y'all my sauce with this one. I didn't want to give y'all gold because gold is my secret weapon. I've been loving gold just as much as I love GJ, and I've been having my way with gold. I have an impeccable record on gold. Shouts out to gold, you feel me? Like I take way more wins than I take losses on gold. You feel me? So I'm really jacking gold for real. But talk to me. What do y'all guys think? What do y'all guys see? Do y'all agree with my bias? Comment down below. I know y'all can't see my charts. I was just talking about them. I know y'all can't see it. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. Let me show you that. I ain't gonna lie. NAS is going up. And this is coming down for that retest. Gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. The Discord is gonna get fed today. You're shooting me. Hey, every trade you take, you either gonna be right or you're gonna learn where you went wrong. It's very simple. Me, I ain't scared of nothing. Not in these markets, for real. When these markets bless you the way how they bless me, you know, you get in where you fit in, you feel me? And right now, I know exactly where I fit in, so I ain't tripping. Oh, damn, this is gold. I'm tripping. You get in where you fit in when it comes down to the process. And right now, I ain't tripping about nothing about this process. NAS100, though, she looking like bae for this week. You feel me? So that's where I'm at with it. Let me see. Gotta add that little comma because we messing up commas. You feel me? Bam. Somewhere right around here for Nazi. I'm damn sure not risking no 92 ticks. Probably something around 58. And targets. This is either gonna hit stop loss or go into profit. We just gonna wait for the process. Gold got that retest. God damn. I ain't gonna lie, we firing off on gold too. You feel me? Right around here, just as I anticipated. Damn. Let me see how much risk to reward is this looking like. Guys, remember the most important thing about being a trader is knowing what you're risking for your reward. I can't stress saying that enough. You gotta know what you're risking for your reward. You feel me? These are all things that I like to trade, that I like to do. I'm not scared to lose in these markets. You feel me? I'm not scared at all. Every trade you take is either gonna be a win or a learn. And I'm okay with learning to get a reward. That's just how I like to trade. You feel me? With that being said though, make sure y'all go over the news for this week when it comes to just what's going on. We've been having like very manipulated markets lately. So I definitely want y'all to kind of understand where y'all are within the markets and everything of the such. So just keep that in mind. And what's meant to be is going to be for you always. See what I'm talking about with Nas? This is why it's okay to wait. It is what it is. Probably give it a little bit more of a breathing room. Something along the lines of this. And I just know where I stand. I'm either going to win or I'm going to learn with all the things that I do. I'm okay with getting my feet wet because I know where I am within the process, so I ain't mad at it. GJ is kind of back to entry, and you can see that we're still making lower highs and lower lows, and we have yet to fully do a transition of trend as of yet, so we're still in it to win it. You feel me? This John right here, we got our stop loss range. This John right here, we see everything. So just know that it's okay to hit a couple stop losses before you get a reward. Don't even trip on it. You know what I'm saying? When Juicy says buy, you buy. You feel me? Can't see the charts? I should be able to see my charts now. You know what I'm saying? But everything's just fluctuating right now. And again, you don't have to buy it like how I do. You can wait. You can trade for what you see. Again, this setup right here is good if we can break back up to the upside. GJ's holding at this same price action area right here. And Nas is actually holding as well. So I will be watching all three of these. Make sure y'all guys check news for the week. This is your boy, Juicy Banks. I'm out of here. I got to wrap this up. I'm fake hungry. I'm about to eat my food and enjoy the rest of my day. Make sure that y'all keep the wonderful man above first. Whatever your religion is, make sure you keep it first. I'm God first. I'm Christian, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, deuces, God bless. Hope y'all guys have a wonderful trading week. And with that being said, I'm out of here, man. Doses.